Okay, so before this video begins, I just want to explain what's going on with this project because I was originally working on this a few months ago. Basically, I started with a really simple idea, but as time went on, I hyped myself up and I got more and more ideas for things that I wanted to add. So eventually I decided I should probably reach out to OTK and try to actually get permission for this so I don't risk sinking like hundreds and hundreds of hours into a project that I make no money off of, and then they inevitably come and message me and I have to take it down. Now, I don't actually think that would happen, but I don't want to risk it, so I sent them an email and I got donut walled. So basically, I stopped working on this and scrapped the idea entirely, but recently I decided I might as well release the first episode because I'd love to be able to someday come back to this project. It was a lot of fun working on it, and I love OTK. If you're actually from OTK and you're interested in what I do, you can reach out to me through my Discord. But if you're not from OTK and you're watching this, I wouldn't really expect this game to ever come to life. I can't make that happen without getting their permission first. Either way, you can join my Discord with the link in the description if you're interested in news on this game or just curious what other projects I have in the works. Now, let's get to the actual video. OTK is one of the biggest orgs on Twitch. They're amongst the most watched Twitch teams despite only having 7 active members.
Sup y'all, it's me. It's your boy, the Great Turkey.
So one day, I got the idea of making a game based off of the different members of the org, and after careful consideration, today is the day we're going to make that happen. So first, we need to decide exactly what this game is actually going to look like. No. Definitely not like that. Of course, the biggest game all OTK members have in common is World of Warcraft. But while I do have experience with making MMOs, and I could make this happen, it would be really difficult, and I'm not going to be making any money off of this project, so I'd go bankrupt just running the servers, and personally I'd prefer to keep the lights on. So instead, I'm thinking of creating a 3D platformer, something with maybe Jump King style mechanics, or maybe something a little more like SM64, but I'm really just going to kind of figure it out as I go along. My current idea is that the main mechanic of the game will be based around an egg. You have to control an egg with its weird wobbly movement, and try to get the right angle and speed for each jump. But I don't know how this will actually turn out, so I'll just have to make something and see if this is a terrible idea and come up with something new, or if I should just stick with it. Before I get into any actual work, I should set up the environment. I threw together this little test scene with some basic graphical changes from the defaults, so that way it doesn't look like total garbage, and with this setup I can begin working on the player. So obviously I want it to look like an egg, so I'm just going to take this sphere and just kind of stretch it out, and then give it a bit of color. I then proceeded to spend many hours working on some basic movement just to get it to feel right. I had some weird issues with like the egg awkwardly sticking to edges, but after a bit of work I think I got it into something that actually really works. And here it is. It actually looks and feels fantastic. I even added a little jump to it, and it's everything I had hoped for. It's genuinely very hard to master, but absolutely possible. I've spent countless amounts of time just rolling around and feeling it out, as well as getting other people to come and try it out, and I still feel like there are techniques I am yet to learn. Now, we're ready to see this simple little mechanic turned into an entire game. While making the mechanic, I got the idea of creating one level for each member of OTK, and just like M64, how you hop into a painting to enter a level, I'm making it so you hop into a Pokemon-style trading card to start your journey. So as you finish levels, more and more trading cards will appear in the lobby that you can jump into. To start this, I created this definitely not copyright infringing logo, and then designed my own card template that I'll use for each streamer. Just each one will have their own name and a picture of them. And with that done, I could add it to the game and give it a little spin effect. Now I get to work on the first level, Mizkif. And here we are. It's been 2 months since I last recorded a clip of One True Game. I created a basic main menu layout and started at the very beginning of the Mizkif level, but unfortunately I didn't get very far into it since I decided to shelf the game shortly after this. In its current state, the OTK game is really unpolished and there really isn't much to play. I would absolutely love to come back to this project, but for now, I leave its fate in the hands of the people at OTK.
You want me to make an N64 controller?
Look, it's the same shape.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.